Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so for this video, it's just going to be a simple Arrow video pickups video that I've gotten in the last week. There's not going to be too many movies in this. I think it's only 4, but they're 4 very decent looking releases. And I felt, why not put a quick video together? It should be a very short video and show you everything that I've gotten. So I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to jump right into this video. And the first movie I'm going to show, and this has been recommended to me by so many people. I was told that it's a good horror October movie to watch. Unfortunately, I couldn't wait that long. I had to watch it as soon as I could. So we have got The Horror Express. And I have to tell you, I really enjoyed this movie. I'm a big fan of horror movies held on trains. You just don't see it that often. I just find the train is a great setting to a horror movie. I was told by a few people as well, apparently there was kind of a feel to The Thing, and when you hear that, that's an instant sell as well. You're going to jump on this, and I think I kind of get what they mean by The Thing reference, because it's about Christopher Lee finds this fossil buried in the ice, and they dig it up, they bring it onto this train, it thaws out, it gets out, and it wreaks havoc of all the people that's on this train. Now there's a little bit more to it, but I'm not going to spoil it for anyone. But that's the kind of the gist of the story anyway, the gist of the story, sorry, I should say. And yeah, I had a great time with it. It has a wonderful cast. It has Peter Cushing, you got Christopher Lee as well, and of course you got Telly Savalas as well. Now the only problem with Telly Savalas in this movie was it took him far too long to come into it. And I have to admit, and I hate to say this because I'm such a fan, when he did come into it, the movie went a little stale for around 10 minutes, and then it started to kick on again. But yeah, it just took a bit too long for him to come into it, which was a bit of a shame. But it is a great recommendation. It's a good horror movie, and Arrow Video have done a wonderful job on the restoration in this movie. It does look amazing. The audio did sound a little thin. I would have liked a bit more to it, but other than that, I thought it was a great release from Arrow Video, so well done on that, Arrow. That actually looks amazing. And that is my first pickup, Horror Express. I was going to say Terror Train, different movie. Right, so the next 2 releases I'm going to show you I'm just going to give you a little backstory into these 2. Myself and my fiancée Ellen, every now and again, both of us go on to Amazon UK, and we go on to Arrow Video, or we go on to 88 Films. And we try to find slasher movies that we never seen before. And what we do is we both purchase one movie, and then we'll watch them that night when we get them through the door. And then we'll put them up against each other just to see who will win, who picked out the best movie. So that's what gives you just a quick insight into these next 2. So this is the one that Ellen picked out, and it is a Girls' Night Out. And we had a good time with this movie. It really was a good movie. It's about this kind of scavenger hunt. These girls go out on the scavenger hunt, and one by one they're being picked off by this deranged killer, who is dressed, I am not kidding you, in a bear suit that you can see here. So yes, it's the first kind of slasher movie I've ever seen where the killer is dressed in a bear suit. Now I know, as ridiculous as that sounds, I think I seen the trailer for it and I was like, oh my god, a bear suit. But I have to admit, it kind of works. It really does work. And like I said, I had a good time with this movie. The ending is actually quite decent to it as well. It has a kind of real creepy ending to it, if I'm being completely honest as well. It was, yeah, really enjoyed this one. There's another thing about this movie as well. When you look at the start of it, this disclaimer comes up at the start of it, and it's just Arrow talking about the restoration on this movie. And I don't think they could get all the original elements that they wanted to properly remaster this. So they were kind of just warning you that it's probably the best that they could get out of it. And when you do kind of read about the effort that they clearly went into, and you do see the picture quality, it is very decent. Yes, granted, there is there's still a lot of film dirt there. You can see a lot of damage, but I think it's a great job considering, again, the source material. So well done, Arrow. I think he's done a great job in this one as well, and it was such a fun movie as well. And again, if you love your 80s slasher movies, I think you will really enjoy Girls' Night Out. Right, so on to that was Ellen's pickup, and on to my one. And my idea came from John over at Mondo Chelloveck Movies. He actually showed this off. I will leave a link in John's channel as well in the description below. Do go check him out. He is great when it comes to recommendations like these. So yes, he showed off Hell High. And I have to tell you, is the only reason to why I wanted to pick this up. Now, I contacted John and I said this to him. When he showed this off in his video, because he hadn't seen the movie himself, the reason why I picked it up is because I thought the slipcover looked absolutely beautiful. One of the best singular, kind of like, you know, these singular slip editions from Arrow. One of the best I've ever seen. And yeah, this was my pick. And unfortunately, the slipcover is probably the only good thing about this movie. It had massive pacing issues. It's about these kids that kind of go over to their teacher's house. One of their teacher's house, and they kind of just wreak havoc on her. They just scare the shit out of her, basically. And what happens is they think they actually accidentally kill her, but they don't. She recovers, but she has a bit of a mental breakdown, and then she starts killing them off one by one. Like I said, now it did have serious pacing issues. You could clearly see that there was scenes put into this movie just for the sake of, you know, filling up that running time, which wasn't all that long. So it's a bit of a shame that they actually had to put these scenes in just to make the running time a bit longer. It really was. Those scenes were very unnecessary as well. The movie, yeah, look, it just took too long. It took too long to get going. I think it took around maybe, the movie was on over an hour at least, before she kind of started taking her revenge on them. And you know, I think the movie is only around an hour and 27 minutes long, you know, so it just took far too long. And it's not about building character either in this movie, because there's not a single character that you will see in this that you will actually relate to. There is some horrible acting as well. But yeah, look, it didn't work out. Ellen definitely won this round. But you know what? It's one of them movies. I still love the release. I think it looks great, and I'm still very happy to have it. So that is Hell High. Now, the one thing I will say about that Hell High, if you are a fan of it, the restoration on that is absolutely remarkable. It is pin sharp. The colours are beautifully vibrant, and only for a handful of scenes, it would nearly be the perfect looking Blu-ray. But yeah, I was blown away by the picture quality on it. It looks and it sounds amazing as well. So again, if you're a fan, I think you're really going to love the restoration on that. Right, so the last pickup I've got, and this is a limited edition sesh, and I was a bit late to the game on this one. So we've got the bird with the crystal plumage. Now, I have to tell you this, I was not going to pick these movies up, the Argento movies, well, not all of them. And the only reason to why I picked this up was after I bought Tenebrae. And I realised, because I had, I think it was the Cat o' Nine Tails, and I had Deep Red already on 4K. And what I didn't realise was how they all looked together. They all pair up beautifully together. So when I seen it with Tenebrae and I realised, oh wait a minute, these are shaping up to look great together, I decided, you know what, go and get the other two that I missed out on, which was this one and Phenomena. I haven't got Phenomena yet. I'm hoping to pick it up soon. I just want to get it at the right price, because I only got, actually it was my fiancée Ellen, she was in England there a couple of weeks back, and she was able to get this for £25, which I think is a great price for the movie itself. So what I'm going to do is, I think when I get Phenomena, I'm going to do a movie on the 5 releases, and I'm going to just show you how great all 5 of these look together. Everything, whenever it comes to the booklets, the posters, the whole thing, I'm just going to give you a good insight into it. As for the movie itself, look, it's not one of my favourite Argento movies. I do like it. He's done much better in my eyes. And unfortunately, I have not seen this 4K release yet. I haven't actually knocked it on. I've heard average things about it, if I'm being completely honest. But look, I'll wait to see it till I see it myself. I'm not going to say nothing until I see it myself. And I'm sure I will feature this again in another video. And maybe I might even do a 4K versus Blu-ray video on this movie against the previous Blu-ray that we had. So what I'm going to do folks, is I'm going to take us around this release. I'm going to show you everything in it, because look, it's a limited edition set, and I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't actually show off this beautiful release from our video. So yeah, let's get to it. Right, so here we go, the bird with the crystal plumage. So as per usual, I have taken the J card off. I'll move that to a side and I'll quickly show you this. So I'm sick of actually saying this about our video, but as per usual, they have packed this with so many features. It's always great to see. And as you can see, there is a new 4K restoration, and of course it has Dolby Vision, and it's got also a DTS 1 channel audio as well. So yeah, just a quick look at the J card on this one, and then move that to a side, and we will bring in the main box itself. And I am such a fan of the artwork on these, and I am happy now that I've actually decided to pick up the rest of them, and I'm looking forward to doing that comparison video with all the other releases, just to show you how great they actually all look beside each other. They all have that kind of same kind of paint kind of splatter effect, only they're all in different colours. I think Tenebrae had a yellow colour, where Deep Red, of course, had a red colour. So yeah, really looking forward to picking up Phenomena and actually showing all of these together. I think it's going to be a great video. So that is the back artwork, and again, most of the back artworks do look identical as well. So yeah, that is the artwork on this bird with the crystal plumage, and again, I'm a big fan of these releases from Arrow. So right, let's open it up and show the contents. So we have a poster, we've got the disc, and we've got a booklet here. So I'll go through the booklet first. And nice to see different artwork as well on the booklet. It's not always the case sometimes. And you got the bird with the crystal plumage written on the spine of it there. So yeah, I'm going to take us through the booklet quickly. I know there's a write-up there about the restoration on the back of it, as per usual with Arrow's releases. Very curious to sit down and watch this on 4K. I think it might be one of those movies that has a kind of minor upgrade over the previous Blu-ray. Now again, I'm not too sure about it. I might be wrong, but I'm looking forward to seeing it myself anyway. So yeah, that's a quick look at the booklet. And then we have the poster, which I'll show in the end, and then of course we have the main box itself, and it's the same artwork as the outer box. And yeah, I'm going to quickly take us around this one just to show it to you. So that's the spine, and that is the back of it there. And then I will open it up, and that is your disc there, which I'll quickly show you. It's a Blu-ray, sorry, it's a 4K only disc, no Blu-ray with it. So there's a few postcards here as well. And I'm going to take us around this. Actually, there's one at the back. It's an upcoming release, The Stylist. Never heard of that movie, if I'm completely honest. And yeah, through the postcards here. And I'm presuming there's probably around 6 postcards. There's normally around 6 postcards with Arrow video releases. So yeah, just quickly take us around these. So yeah, there you go. That is the same. Yeah, 6, isn't it? There is 6. And they all have the same backing. And the last thing I'm going to show you quickly is if I actually just remove this out and just quickly show you the alternate artwork on that. So that's the original artwork. So that is everything. The only thing I left to do is to show you the poster, which I'm going to do right now. Right, folks, so here is one side of the poster, and as you can see that this is the newly commissioned artwork that we got on it. So this is a double-sided poster as well. And I'm going to quickly flip it around and I'm going to show you what's on the opposite side. And that is the opposite side, and I have to admit, I've never actually seen that artwork before. I presume it's the original artwork, but it just doesn't ring a bell with me. So that is it, folks. That is both sides of the poster. It looks quite nice, it has to be said. Right, folks, so there you have it. That is the bird with the crystal plumage, and that is all my pickups from Arrow video. A very simple video, this one. So as per usual, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you could leave a comment down below, and please do share your thoughts on some of these movies. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.